Hey, welcome back. Matt here from myrawintuition.com. Hope you guys are doing well. I want to talk to you guys about my Pure Water Mini Classic CT Home Water Distiller. It's a mouthful. But we had a hot summer day today and we were drinking a lot of water, and so I thought I would make a video just showing the benefits of having a home water distiller and why you should be drinking clean, pure water for your hydration. All right, so this is the distiller that I have been using for the last 6 months or so, 7 months, and I love it. It is so nice compared to where I was using reverse osmosis prior to that, and I would have to go to the store, bring my big glass jars, fill them up and take them home, go back once I ran out. So it's just so much more convenient to do it this way, have a home water distiller, and this way you actually know for sure that you are getting pure, clean water the lifetime of the distiller, as long as you're doing, you know, the proper maintenance on it, which is minimal. With a filter system like reverse osmosis or any of the other filters, they degrade over time, and that is why you have to change the filter, you know, after a certain amount of time. And as the filter gets older and older, it gets less and less efficient. So you don't know exactly how well those filters are working anymore. So this is why I love the home water distillers, so that you can have pure fresh water and you know that it's good. Also, distilled water is pretty much the only way that you know for sure you're getting out all of the other contaminants besides those inorganic minerals that everybody thinks they should be drinking, but really you want to get your minerals from your food and your hydration from your water. All the other systems leave in things like pesticide residues, pharmaceutical products, other industrial and farming chemicals. So you want to make sure you're getting all that out of there, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like once I have distilled out the water, what is left behind. And I'll kind of tell you how this works a little bit very briefly, and then we're going to do a quick test between the tap water that was left over in the boiling chamber compared to the final product. All right, so I guess let's take a look here at the distiller. All right, so you just open up the little door here and you've got your boiling chamber right inside here. You pull that out, and as you'll see inside there, there's a little plug-in, and that is where the heating element is going to plug into, which the outlet is right here on your boiling chamber. And so that is gonna power this heating element that's inside here, and that's what's gonna boil the water up. So the water is gonna boil up, and it's going to go through the hole here that is connected to a little tube, and then it's gonna rise up and it's gonna get into this little coil here, and it's gonna cool down. It's gonna make its way down, it's gonna condense and find its way down into this here jar, and that's what you get. You get pure, clean water. All the impurities are too heavy to fly up in your, follow the steam up. So the steam, pure water goes up, and then the minerals and all the other contaminants that are too heavy to rise up stay in this tank. All right, so we're gonna show you exactly what that looks like. And here, even just on the lid, where the water isn't even touching in the first place, you know, it's just very calcified. That started out as clean metal. And inside the chamber here, there is some water in there, which is normal. And then there's just a lot of white calcification, which is going to be your inorganic minerals, calcium, magnesium, and other pollutants, pharmaceutical products, fluoride, chlorine, you know, industrial chemicals. So you want to make sure you're getting that out of your water before you're ingesting that. That gets stuck in your vascular system, in your kidneys, in your heart, in your brain. So getting that out is essential. So we're just gonna dump this into the sink here. And then I also want to show you a comparison with my TDS meter here, which is gonna show us the total dissolved solids that are in are liquids. So this first jar is the leftover water from a previous cycle that I ran that was left in the boiling chamber. And then we've also got the final product here, which is just the pure distilled water. All right, now a total dissolved solids meter, TDS meter, is going to tell you exactly how many total dissolved solids are in a liquid. That's basically just your inorganic minerals. It does not tell you if there are chemicals in there like fertilizers or pesticides or pharmaceutical products. You know, those aren't going to get detected by this meter. But we can still see how many total dissolved solids or inorganic minerals are going to be in our water. So in my opinion, you want to have as close to 0 as possible. That's going to give you the best quality water. All right, so let's take a look here at the, first we'll start out with the final product and just show you if it is at 0 or what we've got going on here. So just kind of move it around in there a little bit. And as you can see, it is staying at 0. There we go, 0. And now we'll try the tap water that was left over from the boiling chamber. So there you go, 176. So that, if we look at the back of our meter here, just kind of gives you a little bit of a guide as far as what to look for in terms of numbers, what it kind of is associated with. 0 to 50 is basically what this chart says is ideal drinking water. So that's going to be things like reverse osmosis, deionized water, and distilled water. And then if you look, we were at 176. That would fall between 1 and 100, or 100 and 200. So it's just hard water. Hard water basically just means that there's minerals in there. So, you know, it's going to depend on where you live, the quality of your city's water, and, you know, either way, you want to get these things out of your water because it's, again, this isn't testing for all the pollutants that are in there, which is very important. All right, so now I'll just kind of show you how the distiller works, how to kind of get the cycle going and get your water starting to be distilled. First, I'm going to fill up the boiling chamber from the tap. All right, so we've got the boiling chamber filled up, so we're just going to put the lid on. And then we just put her in. Close the door. And then, so first I guess we should probably take our full jar out of here. And we can just set that aside. And then you just take a pure, or a clean, empty jar, and you just click the start cycle switch. And as you can hear, the fan starts coming on, and now it's gonna start to heat up the water, and in about 3.5 hours, you'll have about 3/4 of a gallon of water. So, works pretty slick, it's nice and quiet, and it is just a really nice looking machine. Probably the best looking distiller that there is out there in my opinion, and it works really nice. So hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful, and again, like I said, they're running a sale on the home distillers right now at mypurewater.com. I'm going to put a link in the comments box or in the description box down below. Definitely go check that out. And if you have any questions for me about this, of course, leave them in the comments box as always. And then also I'm going to leave a link to another video that I did comparing different types of waters with the TDS meter, just to give you guys an idea between different waters how they can vary. And that's really important to know, so that you're, again, getting clean, pure water. You're getting out all the impurities and contaminants and all those things. So you know, the body is 75% water. You want to make sure that you are keeping your body hydrated and using pure, clean, hydrating water free of contaminants, so that your cells stay healthy and your health stays optimal for as long as possible. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next video, and always follow your raw intuition.
Detoxify your mind and body. Be the change you want to see. Small steps towards living better. Small steps to where I want to be.